Hello, collective, and welcome to your All Signs weekly read. This is recorded, and typically this is live. So if you guys are watching this, please go ahead and hit like to help this hit the algorithm. I much appreciate it because I am typically live, but I have been severely under the weather and heartbroken. So it's a shitty combo. But I'm doing much better. And so I've been taking several breaks, and this way I can pause. But energetically, I feel okay right now. So I'm just going to take my time recording this and get these messages out for you. But we got the decks we are using. We've been using this deck for quite some time, right? We have the Shaman's Dream Oracle. I'll be using that. The Vice Versa Tarot. I'll be using that. And the Green Witch Tarot, I've used this a couple of times. I haven't used this in a while, so we're going to be using those decks. All right, you guys ready? Here we go. Let's see what this week we have in store for us. And for those of you who do not know, the Harmonia Friends membership just got a little bit cooler. There is now a 1 month, yes, I said it, 1 month free trial over at Harmonia. So if you guys want to check out this, where it has more all sign readings, definitely lots of different galleries to go from. And we actually have our first, and it's been a while, our first tier 2 Thursday night meetup. So I'm looking forward to that as well. And for those of you who are my members who are wondering who won the giveaway for this month, I'll be doing that in the membership area. Okay, not in this. Typically, I would do it at the end of this, but well, you know how it goes. I got sick. All right, here we go. Don't forget, take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't force anything to fit. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and just go to the timestamps. All right, here we go. Calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascendant masters. Spirit, what is the weekly challenge? What is the weekly challenge? Horseman. Herald of change. This looks like work, collective. Are we going through some work? What work do we have to make here? Let's see what the book has to say about the horseman change, because I feel like it's going to take some effort this week. And this is the challenge. There's some effort that needs to take place. But I also feel like when I think of the horse, I think of news. You know, could be some news coming your way, but let's see what this has to say. When the horseman appears, he's inviting you to spread the good news, collective. Everyone already knows the bad news. Your task is to point out the beautiful when others see only the ugly. Note the possible, no matter how implausible it may seem. This is going to be the challenge. I told you, it feels like the horse energy. I felt like the Knight of Swords was here almost. Honestly, reminded me a little bit of it. But this is also spreading good fortune. That can be in appreciation. That can be in compliments. That's spreading something here that raises the vibration so others pass along as well. Something about moving it or paying it forward. But there's a challenge with this because not all of us are focused on that. Sometimes the news we give is of lower vibration and then it just spreads. This is what it is. All right, let's dive a little bit deeper into the collective challenge. No reversals with the collective challenge. We're using the Vice Versa deck. This Vice Versa deck is double-sided. And also is your clarification cards for when we go into the all signs. Judgments here. Hmm. Oh, Nine of Wands. Look at all of this. Ooh, and the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I do feel like there has been some judgments made. Sometimes people have misjudged, or sometimes individuals will look upon boundaries, or somebody here that's wounded, collective, or guarded, um, close. I mean, I feel like you don't have to spread everything, because I feel like there are some judgments, external judgments. This feels like an external judgment, but I feel someone here being very protective. Now, someone could be very protective over this Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, or this is just someone here who's, I mean, it's got a very protective energy. I mean, when you think of the Queen, I think of like Mother Bee, kind of, um, very nurturing, loving, knows how to invest well in people, uh, but doesn't make harsh judgments right away. There's something about hearing gossip or news, collective, that may be a challenge here in regards to judgment, because with the energy here of the Queen of Pentacles, this is someone here who's very responsible, could be the decision maker. I do feel like, depending on what is heard, it's very protective of not saying a damn thing and just listening, because she is a good listener. She's practical. I mean, she gives practical advice, but this is someone here who invests well, knows how to take care of things, doesn't always listen to the squabble. And there may be individuals who come to you for advice, collective, where you just have to listen right now. But also, in regards to the good news too, because this is also spreading the good news. This could be you also standing up for others too. It could be. Let's see how this breaks down for each individual sign. We're going to start off with Taurus. Happy birthday out there to the bulls. And let's get started. Reversals are now up. Oh, and let me timestamp this. Okay, here we go. Taurus. What's going on for Taurus this week? The Green Man. It's Fool's energy here. We have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. And we have Harvest. Well, I mean, even though this is usually a reward, I feel this energy here of not this week, Taurus. There is some potential and optimism, I feel, for my Taurus gang. And that is pulling in the Fool's energy. And we see the Fool right there on that little bottom there. Okay. I feel that this week, with the combination of this challenge, is to remain optimistic, because there is some heavy lifting or heavy work that needs to be done, and it's just not ready. So some of you need to roll up your sleeves. Okay. It's not the time to party. Okay. Others of you, if you were expecting some kind of news or some kind of reconciliation, it's not happening this week. I feel like your efforts should be working on things that are more materialistic. And this is to get your mind out of things. Some of you just need to get outside more. But I do feel like that this is just not, it's like time, it's a time to put the work into grounding yourself, remaining in that vibration of optimism, because it's your challenge this week. Because I feel for some of you, because you're not going to see results right away. It's like, it's almost like planting your seed and it's like, what? It's not here yet. But I feel like there's something in particular that you have been waiting for or hoping for quicker results. Or hoping for a quicker return. And it does feel like some of you, you're waiting upon a reconciliation. I don't feel like it's going to happen this week. And some of you are just reconciling situations of losses or goals, or personal goals for you. But whatever it is, I do feel you are going to just be rolling up your sleeves here and trying to focus on the practical things. You may not be as successful at it, but and happy about it, but you're going to be doing it. You know, it's like, all right, round zero. This is something here where you're just going to do more of the practical things. What advice does Spirit have here for Taurus while they're doing the more practical things? Okay. Cut things out that no longer serve you. Okay. The bullshit that you hear, the nonsense in your head, make peace with this. We have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords here is to remain authentic, truthful, having a clear mind, communicating well. And look at this, 9 of Cups. Don't give up on your dreams, Spirit's saying. Don't give up on fulfillment. Now, it may not happen in the package or with a particular person that you want, but there's something here about keeping your boundaries here at stake, but putting in the work for you. And not so focused on the result itself. It's going to materialize as you let go of the attachment of it needing to happen now. That's what I got for you. We're going to move on to Gemini. I'm going to clear the board. Spirit, what is going on with your week? I just say Spirit. I meant Gemini. Spirit. You can tell I'm still tired. You can tell it I'm still tired, but I'm here. I promise I am. What's going on with Gemini? Gemini? Oh, shoot. The 10 of Cups here reversed. Oh, I feel a little bit unsettled. I feel like you're unsettled here. Could be with, well, I think this is you. I mean, the King of Swords is here, but that's you. Okay. It's not over. There's going to be some compromise made and choices. I do feel like there's going to be some needed changes here. This togetherness, Gemini, this wholesome like honeymoon phase. If it's not a honeymoon phase, it's just like really getting along with an individual, or everybody's getting along. It doesn't feel like that in the beginning of the week. I feel like you feel a little bit annoyed. There's something here about all of the paperwork or everything being relied on you. I feel like there's something in specifically that you are looking at that you want evidence on. And I don't know what this is about, but it feels like, I don't know if you're doing bills. I don't know if you're doing organization, but it's something here about clearing the board. And for some of you, you're just unhappy with some kind of results or statistics that you are seeing, and you have proof. You have proof of this. I feels like a Gemini here who has proof of it. But I do feel that whatever's going on in this partnership here, whether this is a family tree, whether this is work, it's about showcasing some kind of evidence here. And I think your challenge here is that you've had poor boundaries before. So you may be pretty cutting, because you have these results. But let's see what advice Spirit has for you, Gemini. Since I was trying to do a reading earlier for Spirit. So I can't believe I'm still exhausted. It's so crazy. I've been doing nothing much but sleeping. All right, here we go. Whatever you're taking the time to look at and evaluating, because we got the Virgo energy here, I do feel like there's a needed time. Spirit wants to make sure that before you present this, and I do feel like there is going to be something about presenting, and it could even be an apology, or it could be you just fed up with something. But I feel like I got a Gemini here by the end of the week who may need to really work on their boundaries here and saying that they need some time to think about it, but in a loving way. This isn't something where I feel like you're being horrifically mean. I just don't. I feel like there's something where it's like, I just need some time to reflect on this. And I do feel like there's loyalty there because we have those doggies. And I always see that. Yeah, this is like, this could even be somebody here who is apologetic because they can see the tangible evidence or they can see how this has been affecting you. But I do feel like there will be some compromise here. There will be some discussions here. And Spirit is just really saying that if there's time apart needed, state it in a loving way versus cutting this person very harshly, because I feel like you could be in a bad mood this week. I'm just going to say it, Gemini. Okay, we got the King of Swords here reversed. All right, that's what I have for Gemini. We're going to move on to Cancer. All right, let's see what's going on for Cancer. Spirit, what is going on for Cancer? Cancer this week, here we go. Well, we have the King of Cups. Sorry about that. I just dropped some cards. Give me a second. I just dropped a couple. They went flying. King of Cups. Over emotional? Overindulging? Are you overeating? What's going on here? What is happening? Are you finding some comfort foods here? Oh no. The Knight of Swords. This is emotional eating. This is not something happy. Someone here is very defensive with you. Man, does somebody want to pick the bones of you? Okay. Who's picking a fight with my Cancers out there? Oh, it's gossip. It's gossip here. Look, there's a little bee buzzing here. Some sweet gossip. There's some gossip going on for my Cancer signs this week. All right. I do feel very over emotional about this. I do feel upset about whoever this gossip is going, but I feel like it doesn't have to stop with you. I think your first reaction, whatever this is to be like, let me show my way. Let me prove myself. But this is exactly, I mean, because this is the Badger here. So I'm feeling something here about being territorial or feeling very upset or needing to over-explain myself this week. You may even feel like, because I see you doing it. I'm just saying, Cancer, I see you doing it. I'm unstoppable because there's a wall here. Okay. And I feel like someone is overstepping a boundary. There's a birdie here. You got individuals or a specific person here who's wrestling your feathers. And I feel that whatever news you hear this week, you're going to be upset about. You may go into emotional eating, or you just may feel just very annoyed. But your first reaction is to get out there and to show your stuff. But I mean, I'm going to tell you, I mean, we'll see what the advice Spirit's given you, but I feel like the advice here, just looking upon this, is you don't need to prove yourself. You can show up and show your worth. You can walk away from this and spread the vibration of, well, instead of thank you very much, fuck you very much, but in a nice way by just doing your own thing. I mean, it could be that. I mean, look at this. Your advice here: let the karma of these individuals spin, because your advice here is to let this be in fate's hand. We have the wheel, and the wheel is of chance, of luck, and there's something here where it's trying to break your luck or your vibration to get you closer to what you have been manifesting. And I really feel Spirit is saying that let others get their karma dealt, because you are part of their karma line. You are. Okay. Leave it up to the universe. Right. Lay your worries here to the universe. Now we got Pisces energy here. But I do feel like there are things not seen by others that they are making up assumptions about you. And I feel like you're being told here to remain quiet, remain mysterious, but not necessarily have to prove yourself or show that you're doing better or that's not how you're about. It's like, just keep to yourself. Allow these towers specifically to fall on their own time for these individuals. Because if you mean well, it's always going to be returned to you in a much bigger favor than trying to explain it and, whatever. You know how it is with the karma shit. All right, let's move on to Leo. All right, Leo, here we go. How's Leo's week looking? Leo. The 7 of Cups. You are super confused. I got a Leo. I got some lions here who are super confused. Where do I go? Am I going in this direction? Going towards the village with the Knight of Wands here. The 10 of Swords. So here's the thing. I feel like I got a Leo here. I don't know if you were, I feel very confused. I feel like either you made an option. You're seeing a player working in the field here. You may have heard gossip or something here from others. But if it's not you were the option and this is not love, I feel like I got a Leo here who's very confused as into what direction to go because they're hearing so much external shit about, oh, you should go this way, you should go that direction. And it's like, okay, I feel like I quickly make something. It's like, I'm going to try it, but I feel like Goldilocks here. I feel like whatever you're trying, whatever you're like, oh, this is going to be good, or oh, let me try this, or no, that can't be true. I don't think it's going to be in your favor. Usually with the 10 of Swords, like, oh, I absolutely don't want that. So if this is love, I do feel you're going to be very confused because I do feel you're going to hear some gossip here about being, this gossip here, you may have individuals here who are showing you or steering you to say, hey, I think you're being cheated on. It could be that. But this is an energy that whatever you hear of this gossip, you kind of follow a path, you follow a lead, and I feel like you have some kind of run in or just proof of it that does not make you feel good. It's like you go from confusion to, oh my God, it's true. Like, I absolutely do not want this in my life. This feels like someone here who's been absolutely betrayed, or they absolutely don't want to try this, or they don't like this. Okay. So I do feel there's something about taking external advice or getting external, gossip about a person, cheating. And I do feel you're going to find out for yourself kind of thing and not be happy about it. Because I do feel you don't want to judge by gossip. So I can see that being why you go and check it out for yourself. All right, let's see what the advice here is for Leo. Your advice, Leo. Okay. This is about your happiness. Everything that you go towards to presently is because you are going towards your happiness. Now, how some of you say, how can that be this? Because this is so painful. This is so hurtful. You asked for something better. You asked for happiness. And sometimes those things are protecting us so that it is removed from our life to go for a greater good of happiness. Spirit doesn't want you to forget that. Okay. We do have the star here. So I do, and the star comes after the tower. So I do feel like whatever you taste this week or find out this week, if it's with a relationship, there's going to be some healing that is needed, but this tower moment that is kind of hidden is going to be pretty crystal clear this week as to why it's being removed. Okay. Because something here is being created for you, and others of you, the creation here is of a partner here of more value for you, if this is love. All right. That's what I got for Leo. Let's move on to Virgo. Virgo. The Queen of Wands. The Two of Swords. Are you in a, did someone put a boundary on you, Virgo? Or maybe you're creating a boundary. Oh, yeah. I do feel this energy of somebody here approaching you. I feel this is your challenge here is to remain, because you're going to be hearing some stuff. And I do feel this person is, well, let's describe who the Queen of Wands is for Virgo, okay? This is someone who's extremely creative, and there's something about their outer appearance, as lovely as they may be, there's some attitude here. There just is, right? Almost like, why did you do it that way? I mean, look, I feel like you're holding this kind of like, should I like sift this all the way out? Because I feel like you're almost like you've been on the fence here. All right. It's like the neighbor has crossed the line. Somebody's crossing the line this week. You set a boundary, didn't you? Somebody's not respecting a Virgo's boundary here. And if not, I feel like there's going to be a boundary that's going to be like pushed on this week. Okay. I do feel you're not an idiot. Okay. I do see this person as very foolish, but it's almost like you are remaining reserved. You know, I also heard that this person may be hearing some gossip or things about doing it a specific way. I don't know. There's something about conformity, especially if this is work related. It's like, this is how we always do it. And it's like, it's not necessarily the right way. And I feel like a Virgo here is going to be challenged to just say no or thank you, but no thanks. Okay. And that's really the energy I feel, because I don't see you doing it. I feel like you're still going to go. I got a Virgo here still going to go their own way. Going their own way. Like Fleetwood Mac. Okay. What advice do we have here for the Virgos? Don't feel guilt or shame because these individuals don't agree with your way. I do feel like there's somebody here who's very supportive of your way. You may not be seeing that, but I also feel this energy of feeling very guilty or shameful or missing individuals who don't agree with their way or whatever boundaries are in place or how you're doing things. And it's going to suck because some of you, it's like, I might have outgrown these people, or I might have outgrown this person. I might have outgrown this job place. I might realize now that I have to move on and work for individuals or be with an individual here that truly supports me, who wants to put the work, who wants to put the effort, who is a team player, because I feel that this energy, there's just something here about a wall and doing things differently. And I feel these individuals or a specific person is poking you with a stick here about a creative idea or how you should do things or how things should be. And if this is a relationship, it's like even things from their past relationships, it's like they bring all that shit up in this present relationship. And this is how it needs to be. And it's kind of like, I don't know if I have to do things that way, or that's not how I'm being. But I feel like this person has high expectations of following their way. And I just see you not agreeing with it and saying no. And you may feel a little bit of shame and guilt. This person may even try to give you a guilt trip or make you try to feel bad. But, you know, a team player is somebody who wants to be with you. And I also feel the energy here. If somebody really does, if this is love and someone really loves you, they're going to want to support you and try your way as well. They wouldn't completely discard it. All right. That's what I got for Virgo. Let's move on to Libra. Libra, how's your week going to go? Here we go. Libra. We have the world tree. Nice. I like that. Ooh, we have the Lover's card, Gemini energy here reversed. Got it. and we have the 10 of Pentacles. So listen, I do feel like something here is changing. We have the last card here in the major arcana. I just feel like this choice is not something here where it's a happy choice you're making. I have some Libras here who had to make a tough choice, and I feel that this is completing a cycle for you, Libra. Whatever this 10 of Pentacles is I feel like it was a false security. There's something here where these individuals or this person here had a secure or secluded security. And I feel that as much as you want to hold on to this tree, there's something changing about it. There's something changing about it. And the challenge here is to remain in your power here of you, of investing in you. It's just a snake here on the roots. I feel like there are some changes here, some accusations here. There's there's bad vibrations here. There are false. There's something here about being attacked. There's some falsehood here for you that you're dealing with. What advice does Spirit have, though? Because I do feel a boundary. Some of you may get attacked. All right. Some of you, if you have set a boundary, this is someone here who's attacking your circle, you as a person, the family. There's something here about being attacked in that level. And I do feel there's some poor choices that were made, but whatever poor choices were made, you were trying to recover from, because I feel like, yeah, you were definitely trying to recover from, because you felt something wasn't right. And I do feel like there's deceit here. I do feel like there's something hidden here. There's lies going to be exposed, but leave this in the hands of God or the universe or however you believe it. And Spirit's saying that, however you're going to be perceived, you have no control over. You have no control over. And then we have the star here, which is very healing energy. And look at this. I love how the loons in the back here and the loons on this card. Isn't that amazing? Loons may be specific. Look up loons. But I just feel, Libra, you are so protected and you have a very big reward coming, even though you may feel very unhappy within your environment, within your workforce, or within a relationship here that, sneaky as fuck. I do feel that you are going to remain on guard with your boundaries, your worth, and just continue to heal. Okay. And I do feel that if you are healing, especially from a relationship, there's something being more aligned for you, or changes being made too. This could also be clearing out the perceptions and the change. There even could be apologies down the road. But this is something here where you are being asked to put this to rest. Okay. There's something that wasn't meant to be anyway. It was dead. And so I do feel this loon energy is you and your wishes that are basically being transpired this week. There is a reward. It's just hidden. You're not going to see it. And the reward may not be huge in the way that you want it this week, but look out for those hidden gems. And that's what, like I said, you may just see a loon to know that, for those of you who are on the lookout for that. All right. That's what I have for Libra. Let's move on to Scorpio. Scorpio. There is stuff that's coming out that's not true. 100% not true. Oh, we got the crone here. Remain strong. Remain strong. Okay, this is not going to make you happy. Whatever is coming out, And some of you, it's just noise in your head, all right? There's illusions here, or maybe because maybe you don't know some things. There's certain things that are unseen, but I also feel like when the moon is reversed, Pisces energy, I always feel this energy of delusional. And there's delusional situations here or misjudgments that I feel you need to be more guarded on. And there's something here about trying to lure back into the negativity, lured back into the lower vibrations, and feeling, yeah, look at that, something in there. Hey, guess what I heard, Scorpio? And it's like, oh my God, no, that's not what I want to hear. This is not how I imagine it to transcend. This is not how I imagine it to ascend. This is not how I wish it to be. I feel annoyed. I feel fed up. And there's just something in this level where you're being asked, God, your pride's going to get kicked. To be wise about this. Don't let your pride get in the way. Don't let your pride, there's something about not letting your pride get in your way, or don't let your fears get in the way to make you, all of the negative talk. There's something just so strongly about negative talk or negative, perceptions. But there's the crone who's very wise, loyal, noble. I mean, I think the crone and I think of the lion combined together, it's nobility, Leo energy here. You don't have to say a word, but I feel like your face is going to show it. Your face is going to show it. What advice does Spirit have for my Scorpios who are going to have a little bit of a sour week? Don't worry, be happy. You got the sun here. There's always tomorrow. Okay. You may not be happy right now with the obstacles or having a shitty day, but I do feel like Spirit's saying it's okay. You may not be presently happy with this news or the way you were being, or maybe just being hard on yourself. But there is the ability to be thankful, grateful, and you can find happiness in so many different ways. And I also feel your advice here, Scorpio, because we have the Page of Wands, is to really pull in that fire energy. Some of you, it's just to get outdoors. Others of you, it's like to work on a new creative endeavor, because, when I have that Knight of Wands as someone who's really passionate or all of a sudden is very inspired or, going on a date. Okay. It's just raise your vibration. Some of you, it's like, you know what? I need to focus on raising my vibration, going out, being more ambitious, finding people that inspire me, go out maybe on a date and just be romantic. But I feel this energy of a need is very creative, inspirational, your muse. Because whatever you're hearing or whatever is in your head of the unknown is really taking away from this. And I feel like a lot of you are really focused on, oh God, but it doesn't have to be that way. You can burn that all out. We still got the Phoenix energy here. So there's ability here to be reborn again. And I love this reborn energy because that's the sun. That's the rebirth. All right. New idea, creativity. And just because it's not going the way you want it or feeling very hard on yourself, there's also something that could really inspire you by going outdoors, getting out of this negative energy. All right, that's what I got for Scorpio. Let's move on to Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know for this week? Here we go. The Page of Wands. The Lady and the Lord, Gemini energy. Oh, and the Ten of Pentacles. Do my Saggies have a good week? I just see you very unbothered. I see you there's something about the circle you're creating. There's a very special circle here. Okay. You're keeping those jackasses out. Okay. Those mules out. But I also feel that you're doing something at home or you're doing something here with individuals that you love. But there's someone in particular that you really, 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 really love to spend time with. And this person here inspires you. This person lights you up, Saggies. They light you up. I mean, look at this. This looks happy, all right? But I feel a lot of security. I feel a lot of enjoying the present moment, being with family. If you're not doing that, these cards are action cards too. If you claim it, there's something here about keeping those boundaries out, not letting others influence this. There's a connection you have right now, or there's a need to be more connected with family or individuals that put the effort and care about you, love you, and enjoying those moments, creating those new memories. And I actually see Saggies here. Some of you may be on vacation. Others of you are just choosing to hang out with family, doing something with an event. There's something about the event. I don't know if there's an event that going on this weekend, a birthday party, prom things. I don't know. I just feel like there's something here for the Sagittarius. They're very proud and hanging out with people that they love. Yeah. Let's see what else we have here. What advice do we have? But I don't really think you need any more advice. You're keeping your circle here. Some of you, I feel like a milestone is happening this week for some of you guys. Oh, look at this. You're in manifestation mode. This is someone here who's very good at manifesting. And whatever you're doing to detach this week, getting in that higher vibration, you're getting closer and closer to it. Okay. By keeping your boundaries up, keeping to yourself, keeping to the people that raise your vibration. Look at this, all excitement here. Enjoy this company. Enjoy the individuals who light you up. Enjoy the celebration. Some of you are going to weddings or being at family events, or like I said, major milestones like birthdays, anniversaries. But I just feel like a Sanji here who's not really worried about the outside stuff. And whatever they're doing is actually getting them closer and closer because they're detaching from what they put out there to the universe. But the universe is like, oh, be ready to celebrate this weekend. And there's something here where I do feel there's a family unit who's manifesting it all together, kind of like an ultimate reward. I don't know if you guys are manifesting a vacation, more money, but this is something here where the more people are involved who vibe the same, the closer it gets. It's like shooting star. Just heard July for some of you. All right, let's see what's going on for Capricorn. Capricorn, let's see how your week is. How are my Cappies week? Here we go. King of Cups reversed. I'm sorry, Knight of Cups reversed. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, so... We have the King of Pentacles here. That's you. I do see you staying in your lane. I feel like somebody is coming to you, wanting something from you in particular. From you is what I hear. But the situation is, are you going to choose to help out, to listen? You have an option to. I just kept hearing, please, can I have some more? You're going to be asked a favor this week. Some of you, it's an apology. Others of you, it's like, please, 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 can you help me out? But I do feel like it is in your nature here. God, we have both the King and the Queen here of Pentacles. I just noticed that. Some of you, this is a family member. Some of you, this is a spouse. But I feel this energy of, do I really want to put I feel like you've had the option. This person here is influenced by others. They're influenced by others. It's almost like whatever the influence is or the influencer, I just feel this need that it's someone here is of authority or something. I'm going to pull one more card. Let's just pull one more card. I just asked who's influencing this individual. The Emperor, a boss. This could be a boss. This could be a father figure. I mean, this is the father figure here. I mean, it could be that, but there's just something here about others surrounding or listening to this leader, this boss. This could even be children. I hate to say this, but sometimes it's like, get the kids to ask a question, but I feel you're going to have a choice here. Is this best for everybody? Because I see you a little bit confused. You're taking your time. You're contemplating it. Are you doing it? I mean, the choice is going to be up to you. There's some confusion here. I don't think everything's adding up to what this favor is about. But let's see what the advice has to say. Because I do feel like I got some Capricorns who is getting approached and being asked for assistance because someone told them to. But you were kind of going, is this really them? Or is it this boss who needs this help? Maybe that's what it is. Let's see. What advice the Spirit have for you? I almost feel like you're going to need time to reflect on this or use your intuition. What advice the Spirit have for you? Oh, you know something's up. Something's not adding up. My Capricorns are like, I think this is bullshit. We got justice here. Libra energy here, consequences here, but it really is an injustice here. You know something's not up. All right. Take your time with this. Evidential proof, ask to see something or ask questions. You're allowed to ask questions. All right. But when I think of the justice thing too, it's like a witness. So I feel like there's judgment needing to be made here. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. I feel that somebody here, you have something either tangible to offer. Maybe it's time, maybe it's money, but this is also knowing the worth of giving it to this individual or where it's going to go. And it is going to be evidential that if you keep helping out the situation, especially if this person has done this before or keeps going in this route, that is the more you enable, the more your fortune gets hit. It's when things start breaking and things being taken away. So your advice here is to keep your boundaries, use your intuition, because I feel that strongly here with that water energy. And you may be a little confused here. We got fairies here. So I feel this energy here, you're being very protected or very connected to Fae. But I got some Capricorns here who are really being asked to ask questions, wanting proofs to certain things, because not everything's going to add up. And I just feel this energy here of using your intuition and not enabling a scenario here where your fortunes become a misfortune. Okay. It's like your karma, their karma rolls on you. That's basically what I got. All right. Let's move forward with Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. Let's see how your week is going. Aquarius. Four of Wands. What happened? Four of Wands is reversed here. The Seven of Cups reversed. That's ultimate confusion. And the Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Your challenge here is to remain with an open heart. Honestly, when I see the Seven of Cups here and that cup, they're asking me to subtract it, which would be the Six of Cups. So I do feel like this is a soulmate energy. I do feel something has broken apart. The table here has turned. Table has turned. The offers here, and this could be Aquarius, whatever was offered into this cup, whatever you offered, I almost feel dismissed. I feel something here wasn't right. And it may be causing you confusion because you've always done it this way before. So I do feel there's a lot of contemplation here, looking at your new choices, but there's ascension here. So I feel like you're going to know, um, this is all about transcending. There were some poor choices or something about pouring. I don't know, whatever you poured into was doing the same way. You kept doing this over and over and over again. I don't know. I have compassion for yourself is really what I keep hearing. The Queen of Cups is someone here who's so loving, so supportive, has a really, really big heart. And I feel offended, and maybe that's who you were dealing with. I don't know. But I feel that someone here has, you might need some time here to perfect something. You did something here a particular way and someone may not like it, or you didn't like the taste of it, or it's like, oh my God, I've always done it this way. I've always performed it this way. I've always done it this way. But someone here may be giving you, I mean, this could be a boss. It could be, hey, just because we do it that way, or I said I liked it, it's not necessarily good, or it's not going to work. I just feel like all of a sudden I have to redo, but nice try anyway. Nice try anyway, but it's not going to work. And I just feel this energy of like defeat. What message do we have for Aquarius this week? You may feel a little bit defeated or confused and it's like, man, I thought I did everything right. Listen, not everybody's going to like what you serve. Okay. Sometimes the truth hurts. This is usually things here that, there's judgment. There's been judgment made here, or someone setting a boundary who doesn't like something that you're doing. And there's ego in a way here. Okay. It's like, make peace with this. Okay. I don't think when I think of the Five of Swords, nobody wins. Nobody wins in this scenario. Right. These are two individuals here who are going to end up hurting anyway. We have the Three of Swords where this person eventually is going to be heartbroken too. Right. And this other person's extremely exhausted and trying to surrender to it. Doesn't matter which one or who you guys are and who's holding the heartbreak here and the other one who's forced to walk away. It doesn't matter. It doesn't feel good for either. I just feel this energy of make some inner peace, have love for yourself. Don't let this unstoppable force stop you. Sometimes you have to agree to disagree. I do feel like whoever this person was on the receiving end may have said it in a way that was kind of not as compassionate as the way, like it still sounded or perceived to you as being cocky or egotistical. And it may have been that, but this person here has three swords. So I feel like hurt people hurt people. That's what I got. All right, let's move on to Pisces. Pisces. Eight of Cups reversed. Three of Pentacles reversed. And the Queen of Wands. So I do feel like there is going to be some run-in or news from an individual from the past. Sorry, it does feel like somebody from the past. Whoever's squabbling here, I do feel like it's coming from a distance here, but it's kind of like, wait a minute. They said what? I feel like a Pisces is going, wait a minute. They said what? I didn't do what? I wasn't a team player. I wasn't a partner. What? And I feel aggressively inspired and angry and bitter to prove a point. I do. I just feel that when it's Queen of Wands, she wants to prove a point. When she's reversed, it's someone here who's like, I'll show you. You are filled with anger here. And some of this anger is going to be like, oh, I'll show you what a wall is. And it's going to be a huge boundary. Um, I mean, this is anger. You got to watch out for that because anger can also be used in a good way. Anger could be motivation about how you spread something here. Remember, the challenge here is what you just choose to spread, right? What may anger you is to prove not to these individuals, but to prove, you can still love or do something here to raise the vibration here of not giving a fuck, but saying, I love you anyway. It depends on how you want to do it, but you work with the universe and your energy. Others of you with this anger, you may be angry now, but it may give you the creative juices here to start going towards your self-worth. Use that energy wisely is really what the universe is saying to you, Pisces. What advice, though, additional advice we have? Yeah, it's going to anger you. It's going to piss you off. It's going to motivate the fuck out of you. But choose how you're going to use it. All right. If this is a lightning bug to kick you in the ass here, to get you in swift gear, to take care of yourself, or to have your glow up moment here, do it for you. Because this break, this separation, I do feel is not always from individuals here that to raise you up. They usually drain you here. And there's something here, desire to put something to rest and to separate from. And I do feel that whatever this anger is by the end of this week, you're going to need some time here to rest and recover. I almost feel like you're doing, this is how I keep seeing, like I see someone here building something really, really quickly just to get their creative energy out. It's like they write a book all of a sudden, or they write a song, or they create a painting, or they do something and they're just fully inspired and take care of themselves, where all of a sudden they jump on the treadmill and they go ridiculously fast. But you're going to need recovery because I feel exhausted. I feel like I'm like panting after I'm done doing this and just so exhausted, but you got it all out. But there is a time here, rejuvenation, to take care of yourself, to be grounded. Don't run yourself raw. Don't get yourself sick. Pace yourself. Even if you like want to keep going, it's like, no, I keep going. Finish this tonight. I can finish it. Spirit's like, you don't have to do that. Rest and recover. It's going to take time for this anger and for, I'm going to say bitterness and anger to be released in different formats. And it's not something here it's going to happen overnight. Release it in spurts. That's what I got. All right. We have Aries here and then the collective reading. What's going on for Aries this week? Here we go. Uh-oh. That looks like a trap. Oh, right outside your comfy home. That's some devil energy there. Right outside your home. Don't fall for this thirst trap. Do not fall for the external trap. I think there's another sign who got this. Most of the signs got it. There's a lot of gossip. There's a lot of shit going around for my Aries right now. All right. But this is to lure you into because I got a mother bear here. I mean, show me a bear, but I feel this energy of a mother bear. Okay. You're very protective. You're very protective, Aries out here. Could be a protective boss, could be a protective family individual, protective of your friends, whatever your group is. I feel this is your security. This is your safety. This is something here where you've created boundaries. You're in your community. You're in your home environment. You're at peace. And somebody here is about to drop off a present. What looks like, oh yeah, I'm here to bring you something, right? It stinks. It 100% stinks. Watch your door. There's a reason why your arms are folded like here. Like, what are you doing here? This is an uninvited guest that stinks. And they might literally stink. But whatever the stench is, you know it's no good. There's something rotten that you're going to hear. And this person here is coming off as though they're goody two shoes. Or they are coming up as good-hearted. You have every right to know or to feel that. What advice does Spirit have for you, Aries, if you're going through this week? Your advice. Oh, boy. So, the Three of Swords. Remember why you put that shield up in the fucking first place. Right? Just remember that, because the shield is protective and it did save you. And there is something here where there's an individual coming in here. There's a snake. They're not really on your team. They're not on your side. They may appear as they are, but they're trying to have you put your shield down. Your shield down, right? Really what? I'm telling you, what did I just say? There's a snake. You can't make this up. There's going to be people approaching your door here. You're going to have an entirely different scenario and perception of them, because they're not everything is as they seem. You have a right to be defensive. You have the right to ask questions, but do not put your shield down. That's your advice, okay? Or be brokenhearted, because I also feel like the universe is really pushing this as a premonition for you. All right, let's move on to our collective reading next. Collective. All right, collective. One more. It's taken me definitely more than an hour to do these. Luckily, I've been able to pause to take breaks. So I've been doing these readings, believe it or not, for 2 days. I'm still trying to get this out by Monday evening. I'm trying, guys. Here we go. I got good energy right now, though. Took a long break. The Wild Hunt. Well, there's the Tower collective. Well, shit. Final decision. Final decision time. Okay, we have the Eight of Wands. Halt. You're hearing some news here, collective. It's going to stop you in your tracks. Whatever you've been taking your time, putting work and effort into, taking quick actions here. I don't know. I just feel this energy that you have been working on something. And it could be a lot of back and forth communication, but I just feel like you've been working on something quickly. You're thinking that things are going smoothly. It feels very quick. And I feel this energy of all of a sudden, what? A halt. Something unexpected happens to halt services. Something here unexpectedly happens where you hear news. And some of you, it is. You're getting some bad news. I'm not going to sugarcoat a reading, collective. We're getting some bad news this week. And everything that seemed to be going smoothly does not feel so smoothly. It just doesn't. The Three of Swords is here. But I feel this thing of packing up. I feel this energy here of going home. Home is where the heart is. I feel secure. It's like whatever happens this week, home is where your heart is. And there is going to be recovery time needed. But it wasn't meant to be. There was something here about it being too early, too soon. This is the first time I've ever seen the rooster really in that card. I just feel like something's happening early morning, or there's a wake-up call, or there's an alarm. It's alarming, but it's kind of like I'm forced to stop. This news is forcing me to stop, and I'm heartbroken about this, or this is about recovering, though, or I should go home, or I should be with my loved ones, or like that's sad. But I do feel the energy of you returning or recovering, or having an individual who's very loving. As you may have a person that could be it too. Whatever bad news you have a protective, loving individual, whether it's a friend, whether it's a mother, I feel this energy of someone here who you really trust, who you really have a lot of devotion and understanding. You've always been there for them. But I feel like you are getting some news here, collective, that you may not want to hear. And you may need to recover. And this person here is a perfect person to be with. What advice does Spirit have for you? Yeah, there's an ending here. All right. That's Scorpio energy here. But it's kind of also this energy of like, well, thank God. Like, because I mean, I don't feel like it's a direct hit and it could be a place that gets hit. But I also feel, and some of you it might be job loss, some of you it's a relationship loss. But I feel this transformation, this rejuvenation, this rebirth period for you. And whatever you were working quickly towards, it's stopped. It's entirely stopped for my collective here. Okay. But the reward here is big. Um, it's the end of this. There's something here that was quickly being developed or going in the wrong direction, or you were putting all your time and efforts to that you were actually not supposed to be doing. There's something here that had to be slow or methodical, or you weren't even supposed to be in that path because it wasn't really aligned for you. And the universe is reminding you that, yeah, that served its purpose, that served its path, but there's a rebirth here. There's rejuvenation here. Because with every final ending, there is a new beginning, and you are being thrown into a brand spanking new beginning, whether you like it or not. But there is a beautiful reward at the end of this. And as hard or heartbreaking as this may be, collective, we need to realize that some of us need that recovery time, or just to be grateful for the people we have, our loved ones, or the individuals here who are here to protective or watch over us, or just be here as a listening ear or there as you go through some massive changes for your new beginning that is going to be so much more rewarding than that was. All right, collective, that's what I have for you. If you guys love these readings, please go ahead and hit like. Please comment. Let me know, because I didn't go live and I have been really under the weather and bluesy. So, I would love the love and support if you just comment. Let me know you watched the replay or if you shared. And I will see you guys next time. You guys take care.